Hello, Fridley ALC students. Today I want to go over with you how you can use this planner document. Okay, so first you'll find just some quick links. Here's a link to our daily advisory meet, a link to your Google Classroom, a link to teacher contact info, so that has phone numbers, email addresses, as well as our office hour and individual meet links. And there's also a link to Clever, which is your single sign-on for Edgenuity and other ISD 14 connected sites. This is where you're hopefully finding this video. And here is just a sample that you can look at of how to use this document. So we have up at the top what the date is, what the week is. We have 5 days a week going across the top, and different tasks like daily tasks, what you might do for first class, what you might do for your second class, if you have a third class, if you're going to small groups. So that just is a sample that you can look back at how you should be using this. But then I'm going to go over actually using one right here. So the first thing that you always actually want to do is duplicate this slide. And to duplicate, you can right click on the slide and then click on duplicate. So if you're using a standalone mouse, right click. If you don't have a mouse, if you're just using a trackpad on a Chromebook, you can actually use 2 fingers to click, and that's the same as right click on a mouse. So I'm going to click duplicate this slide, and that's going to give me a new one that I can fill out. And that way I always have this blank one to go back and use. And now on this new one that I just duplicated, I would start by adding the week. And then anywhere there is a colon, that's where I want you to add some information. Like maybe my first class is algebra and my second class is US history. Okay, anywhere there is a colon, we want you to add some information. Then, as we're going through, I can actually check off tasks, like I have to attend advisory today. So to check off a task, you're going to double-click the bullet to highlight it, and then right-click it to open up this menu. And again, right-click on a standard mouse is 2 fingers on a trackpad, and then I can check that off once I've attended advisory. I want, as a student, to check my email at least once every single day. So if after I check my email, I can double-click that, right-click it, and check it off. Okay, for algebra, let's say I finished a quiz today, so I'm going to put down I finished a quiz. You can be as specific as you want. Maybe I want to say I did the radicals quiz today, or maybe I just want to say quiz, okay? But if I did that quiz today, I can double-click it, right-click it, and check it off. And I also have a spot where I could put in my current grade. Let's just say I'm at 24% relative grade today. Now, as we know, standard classes, you need 60% to be done. So this is a tool that we can track what our grade is every single day to see if we're making good progress. But hopefully you get the idea. Anywhere you see a colon, you want to type in some information. Anytime you completed a task, you can double-click it, right-click it, and check it off. You can fill in more info as you have it. Some students have a third class, some students don't. So you can leave this blank if you don't have a third class, or fill it out if you do. And then if I attend a small group, maybe I attended crochet today, we'll type that in there, we'll double click it, we'll right click it, we'll check it off. You also have the option to customize this planner. So like I said, if you don't have a third class and you don't want that taking up space, you can select it, right click it, and again right click or 2-finger click, and you can delete the entire row. Okay? That'll get rid of that if you want to customize it. My only caution would be to make sure that you keep this blank one so that you have that original one, and you always duplicate it before you do any customizing or before you make any changes to it, before you use it for the week. Always remember to duplicate it so that you always have that blank slide to come back to. Now, last thing, and I think the most important thing, is units. You are earning elective units for following through with this planner every single day. So once a week, when you have finished the week, so on Friday, turn in this planner. And to do that, you have a couple options. You can @ me in a comment. That's probably the easiest way. So let's say I want to turn in my October 1st planner. Let's say I finished all my check marks. I can click on add a comment, and I would and make sure you type in my name, Jennifer Pearson, and then I'll know that this is done, and I will check that off for you and give you some units. If you'd rather, you can also email me. Just send me an email through your ISD 14, and I'll know to check it off and give you some units for that. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, good luck, and I hope you find this tool useful in helping you reach those credits and get your diploma.